Hello, I am Kelly Ann, and my channel is Make Jesus Personal, and I hope that these videos and this channel has been helping you and being a blessing to you. Today, I wanted to talk about making Jesus personal by allowing him to continue to bring us joy. What I mean by that is my new online store is getting ready to open. So stay tuned. It's a big announcement. I'm hoping that it's open by my birthday, which is May 18th, and which is a few weeks away. So I'm praying that it can open by then. And what my store is called Kelly Ann Designs, and they are handmade items that I exclusively make for each and every person who purchases them. I'm thinking about what they might mean to them. And let me explain a little more. One of my collections is called Joy Jewelry. I have another collection that's coming, which is my Journey with Jesus frames. They're biblical teaching frames that were based on a Bible study, but they're coming later. First, I'm going to be kicking off my Joy Jewelry, and I'm really, really excited about it because it was inspired by God. And the Joy Jewelry is bracelets. They're bracelets, and larger ones can be worn as anklets, and they have meaning behind the wearing of them. And I'm going to be doing another video a little bit later showing you my workshop and showing you some of the bracelets that I've made and what they mean, and how each bracelet always has 7 large beads on them. And why 7? Because symbolically, in the Bible, the number 7 means complete. And God's 2 greatest desires for a human being is, number 1, that they accept Jesus as their Savior, his Son Jesus as their Savior, so they can be saved and live eternally with Jesus. And number 2 is to become complete in Jesus, meaning to become more like him in every way. We were all created, human beings were created in God's image, and we are designed to become more like Jesus. We will never be God, so don't get that in your head, but we always try to be God, right? Anyway, my Joy Jewelry line has every bracelet will contain 7 large beads, and each of the large beads will represent what brings you joy. So you think about what brings you joy for each of the large beads. And I'll give you an example later when I do my second video where I'm actually demonstrating that with my bracelets. But just for an example today, I'm wearing one of my bracelets right now, and see if I can share it with you here. I think I've shared these with you before, but anyway, and they all have a little dangle, which I'll talk about. But each large bead, of which are 7, represents something that brings you joy. So this morning when I got up, it was pouring raining and I needed to run some errands. I'm actually out running errands right now. That's why I'm sitting in my car. And it was pouring raining. I live in South Florida. That's just how it is a lot. But the good thing about South Florida's rain is that it comes and goes real quick. And I prayed, Lord, please bring out the sunshine. Stop the rain by the time I have to leave and bring out the sunshine. Well, guess what? That brought me joy because God did answer my prayer. And I was driving away. There was no rain and there was sunshine. There's sunshine out right now. The sun is shining. So that brought me joy. And when it brought me joy, I thanked the Lord for it. Because God says in James 1:17 that every good gift is from above, which means that every good thing that we get to enjoy that brings us joy is from God. And we should thank him for that. So these bracelets are a tangible reminder all day to think about what brings us joy and then thank God for it. And think about that for a moment. If you are constantly looking at your bracelet and thinking of things that bring you joy and thanking God for it, isn't that going to shift your focus off of what's burdensome and bad in your life and what's not going well? Because that's where our tendency is. Our human nature and our default is to think negative thoughts, to think things that aren't really from God. So this is a tangible reminder of a bracelet that you can wear that brings you joy and you thank God for it. Isn't that awesome? that was all God's doing. It was God's inspiration behind this Joy Jewelry line. And I'm also going to maybe offer earrings because I offer dangles on each of the bracelets. I don't know if you can see these. They say Joy. Those might be my signature earrings that say Joy. I just made them. I bought this charms and I put them on the earring wire. And really, my business isn't just to make money, really, truly. I know people always say that. It truly is to get the bracelets out there, to get people to shift their focus off of their stuff, because it's a hard life, I know. But without Jesus in your life, it's even harder. So that's the first thing. Come to know Jesus as your Lord and Savior. And if you don't know him, continue to follow me, because I do talk about how you can get to know him. Some people are fans of Jesus and some people are followers of Jesus. You want to become a follower. A fan of Jesus is just someone who just thinks about him here and there, says that they are a fan, maybe goes to church here and there, maybe does things here and there. A follower is someone who truly has submitted their life to living for the Lord, yielding, surrendering their life, getting in his word. And God says that in Psalm 16:11, that when we get into his presence, that means to talk to him throughout the day, which is what this bracelet helps us do. We look at the beads, the large beads, they represent a blessing. They represent what brings us joy in our life. We thank God for it, so we're communicating with him. We're getting in his presence. He says in Psalm 16:11 that in the presence of the Lord is fullness of joy. I want fullness of joy. I don't know about you, but I want fullness of joy. So that's why I wear these bracelets and I talk to the Lord and I thank him for the good things he brought into my life, things that had brought me joy. And then also he says in Proverbs 17:22 that good things that we think about, having blessings in our life, having joy being brought into our life, a cheerful heart is good medicine. So when we think about things that bring us joy, it gives us a cheerful heart. That's good medicine. That's good medicine for our soul. That's going to bring goodness to our life. And then we're going to be able to feel better. And then we're going to be a reflection of others and helping others to lift them up. And you see the progression. It's just wonderful. So think about those things today. I hope that you will support me and my store and not only buy a bracelet or two for yourself, but buy many of them so you can give them out as gifts, because I will be talking about how I package them. They're ready for gift giving and they make an awesome, amazing gift for a faith-based person or even not, because it's really about what brings you joy and thanking God for that. So I hope that this brings you joy today, and I hope that this shows you how you can make Jesus personal in your life, and I hope that he truly is. God bless you today.